I wish I could visit the training hall. It would be nice to feel like an immortal, even if it's just for a few minutes.
That might be a good business opportunity, by the way.
You only think of money.
Not gonna happen. I read somewhere that the training hall isn't safe for mortals. Something about the brainwaves and too much synopsis strain.
You could put the risks into the contract, in a small print, and also come up with a tricky insurance scheme. It'll be a gold mine.
Just listen to yourself. You sound like some hardcore criminal, when actually, you're up to your eyes in debt.
I could be. It's just that my conscience won't let me bring my schemes to life.
Oh, rookie! Hello. Liking immortality? Not getting to your head? Oh, my manners. I'm Flavius. I'm trying to advance science here while others are waving their swords. Of course I'm serious. Aside from me, no one's even trying to understand how things work in this world. Oh, right. This is my holographic form. No time to flit about. And there's so many immortals nowadays. Just so much to do. Right, back to business. Well, what are we waiting for? That transport capsule? You're getting in. I'll join you in the training hall.
I wish I could visit the training hall. It would be nice to feel like an immortal, even if it's just for a few minutes.
That might be a good business opportunity, by the way.
The hall's completely virtual. I've been doing all of our training here, ever since my lab was nearly destroyed. First you'll need to pick a class. I'll show you how. Pick an available class, and you'll learn its basic abilities. How about that for a miracle of science? Of course, you can always change your class, at any time. In a tricky situation, you have the Argus system to offer you advice. And of course, I invented it.
The Paladin is a melee fighter, average damage but high survivability. In a group, they draw the enemy's attention to themselves. They are a simple defense class. They take longer than the Cryomancer to kill an enemy, but die less often.
Remember, you're a Paladin. Use your combo attacks. What you see now is a pack. These enemies are weak on their own, but a group of them can be extremely dangerous. Eliminate them using an area of effectability. Enemies that are strong, but few in number, should be killed one by one. Use abilities that inflict significant damage to a single target. Sometimes you can avoid damage. Take a closer look at the enemy. Some attacks take time to execute. You can evade them. Deal a finishing strike. Send it out with a bang.
Oops, something must have broken. Don't panic and try to hang on until I fix everything.
The Cryomancer can cause significant damage from a distance. However, they do not last long in close combat, so they try to avoid it. Their role in a group is to inflict damage. Even new players will have no difficulty playing this class. The Lightbinder attacks from a distance, inflicts less damage than the Cryomancer, but has a higher survivability. This basic support class is important in any group. Their powers are aimed at protecting their teammates.
Did you like it? I don't normally hand out the divine form. It's not even in this training course, but that was an emergency. Someday, you'll be able to use it without my assistance. In the real world, and not just a virtual space. Oh, it's nothing. Do your best. And the desired results will follow suit. There are many troubles on Aelion, and the most crucial one is invasions. Go fight. Go save lives. Go make friends and gain more followers, and you will eventually become strong enough to take the next step and become a junior god. I am beginning to sound like Harita. That's it for now. You can return to the Divine Observatory or wherever you need to go. You can stay if you like, but I can't promise any more fun.
I'll be waiting for you in the Divine Observatory. Use the shuttle to get there. You can find the shuttle terminal in the square.
Sometimes I think maybe these invasion.
Greetings, I'm Quinta, an appearance modification specialist. Is there anything about yourself you'd like to change? Anything at all. Your hair color, maybe? The shape of your jaw or your eye color? Easily. Skin color, height, proportions, anything you like. I can even change your gender. For all future procedures, you will have to pay. Kindly remember that I will modify your appearance the first time at no charge to you. For all future procedures, you will have to pay. Okay. Well, come back if you change your mind.
What are they doing? They brag in the Hall of Greatness. They shed blood in the training hall. Not real blood, thanks to Flavius. Good day. May I have a minute of your time? I know that you immortals are always very busy saving the world, but you can make an invaluable contribution to science. I am Marnius, a follower of Matarchus's. Our teacher has been studying relict ether radiation, and he needs ether imprints of immortals. You just have to put your hand on this device. I don't want to sound too hopeful, but we could be on the verge of unraveling one of the most ancient mysteries. This project will shed light on the origins of the universe. You see how important this is? People from the times before Eli knew things about the world that we can only speculate about. Alas, they took their knowledge to their graves, and what people learned in the times of Eli was lost during the dark times. Now we only have scattered fragments and several rather vague legends. We know only one thing for sure. The ancients embraced the secrets of ether in a way that is yet unattainable for us. Well, at least we know that those secrets exist. Our research is an attempt to unravel one of them. Ether is the essence of existence. It is the origin of our world. The ancients used to call it the light of all light. Isn't it poetic? Condensed ether turned into what we call matter, and maybe into time and space as well. Thicker parts of condensed ether became human ether bodies, the essence of life. The stronger the body, the more magical powers it has. Think of it. When you use your powers, you are manipulating ether, the fundamental element of existence. Today, we only know very general facts. I'm ashamed to say that we know much less than the ancients did. The legends say that in the beginning, the world was full of darkness. Here is the first mystery. What was that darkness? Was it just nothingness, or something else? Then it was filled with ether. The second question is, where did it come from? Boiling ether flooded the world. Slowly, it condensed and turned into matter. Many suns appeared, and planets started revolving around them. Well, other sciences study what happened afterwards. If you want to know more, ask geologists and evolutionary biologists. Biologists know much more about how life advanced and evolved, But where did it come from? Could dead matter spawn life? Scientists have been arguing for centuries. May Matarchus spare me those endless debates. One thing is certain. Material and ether bodies of living beings have different nature, but the same origin. They both are condensed ether. According to Matarchus's theory, the first moments of this world still echo in ether bodies of humans. Ether bodies of immortals are stronger, and their relic radiation is more distinctive. This is why we need these imprints. Thank you. Your contribution is very valuable. We'll make sure to mention you in the acknowledgements.
Hey, do you have a moment? You're an immortal, right? Can you sign this for me, please? I've only seen gods in the Alienate before, and I've never been to the capital. This is just fantastic. Do you know Marcus? The immortal guy? He's so handsome and strong. How I wish I could meet him. I'm Angie from Kairos. I graduated high school with honors and won Flavius's scholarship. I can't decide where to go. I wanted to be in the math department, but now that I look around, I know it should be architecture. Or should it be math after all? Everything is so exciting here. I can't choose. I'm in the capital. I can't believe how cool that is. Here you have the research center, the Divine. When the mechanoids came, not now, but back in the dark times, they destroyed the old Alienar and left it in ruin. The city was rebuilt after the invasion, but if it hadn't been for Flavius, they would have built. He invented new materials, new technology. First of all, he built his own temple. Well, not just his own, but the Temple of Science. They say he has stayed there ever since. Now there are laboratories, workshops, lecture halls, and I will study there too. The Divine Observatory is the project of Asterius the Chronicler. He became a god in order to put together the great Flavius, who had been experimenting with mechanoid technologies, constructed his first flying building specifically for Asterius. Everything. As soon as anything happens, I suppose it's terribly noisy there, despite the fact that it is. Asterius wanted them all out at first, but then he thought that he needed someone to listen to his lectures. The training hall is the coolest thing ever. And no, it's not. Flavius built it so that immortals could practice without destroying everything around. It's a virtual room where everything seems real. You think you're fighting monsters, when actually you're just standing in a capsule. It's a shame they don't let mortals in. I wish I could become a hero for at least an hour. I used to support Steel Titans before they were disbanded. Now I'm rooting for Marcus. And for you, too. This is the most beautiful place in the city, and maybe even on the planet. Flavius calculated everything so that it looked perfect. The cultural center is the main attraction of the park. That beautiful building has exhibits from all over the world. And you know what? Flavius didn't build it. It was designed and constructed by mortals. Can you imagine that? Not only gods are capable of creation, this is why I want to drop math and become... Oh, thank... Good luck! I'm rooting for you.
Excellent choice. Each combat school is more than just a set of skills. It is a special path, a philosophy. It is time for you to learn about the mission of Aelion's gods. Come closer to the model of the planet. Immortals are needed on Danket Island. This mission will be your first. Find out what happened. Do whatever is necessary to accomplish that.
You can go on this adventure with a group of up to 3 people, just like any other squad adventure.
Hello! How are you doing? Alright? I've sent you something.
Another town has
Take a
been
look.
devastated.
Should be useful. Don't
Which
thank
town?
me.
Aeonor has been attacked by Verds, reportedly led by a Reaper of Death.
What about the people? Were they evacuated?
Yes, they sent Templars there. They saved the survivors at the cost of their...
Go to Danket Island. Select this region on the map and confirm that you wish to go there.
Please help! Over here! Help!
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't think I'd make it. Those creatures appeared out of nowhere. My whole... We were ordered to chase a few rats off Dankit, but there was a whole army of them. Many mortals have gone missing here lately, but we didn't think we'd run into the Reapers of Death. Thanatos' minions have resurfaced. Immortals, you need to get to the bottom of this. Well, not much, come to think of it. Thanatos is a god from another planet. The god of death, they call him. He's evil. He wants to conquer Elion. But his plans make sense to me. It's like he wants to rule a dead planet. But that's crazy. And I want to get some payback.
You can use the map to view your current position. Check the map whenever needed.
Attack! Verds. I can never remember. Anyway, those rats are dangerous only if you run into a pack of them. Let's show them! Everything's gonna be fine now. We'll make sure of that. Go! Yana, give me strength! Both men and women. The Reapers show no mercy. It's over. The gods haven't abandoned you. you have any idea who you're dealing with? Attack! Reapers of Death sat quietly in their lair, shaking with fear. Something's... You need to blow up the burrows! So they were sitting underground all the time. Your powers are pretty impressive. Let's show them! Go! Verds. I can never remember. Anyway, those rats are dangerous only if you run into a pack of them. Yana, give me strength! Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? See that giant carrion over there? He looks like he's in command here. Let's take him down.
in Eonor, the Immortals are planning to hit the Verds hard.
How do they know? As though the Immortals have nothing better to do than chase after those flea bags? There's an invasion ship coming to Aelion. The gods will spend their time fending off the invaders and not hunting
You may be right
rats.
about the gods, but there are also young Immortals.
It's just that it doesn't seem to be as serious as a Phytonite invasion, for example.
Tell that to the people in Eonor. Verds are just as bad as any other invading creatures, like Diones or Oculots or...
Well, maybe it's not a global problem, but that doesn't mean it can be ignored.
So, what did you find out? What? You think someone is giving orders to the Reapers? Well, I think I know just who is behind this mystery. So, have you met the Gravedigger then? The individual who is responsible for the Reapers and their Verd minions. We know little about him. Many have seen the Gravedigger. Some paid him no mind, while others ran in terror. However, you were the only one wise enough to realize the underlying threat and raise the alarm. So, I would like you to meet Iana. You naturally have heard of her, haven't you? If the army of Immortals is like a sword, repelling endless waves of invasion, then Iana is undoubtedly its cutting edge. The clear skies over Aelion are all thanks to her. Iana will be arriving here soon, for a private matter. I'd appreciate it if you'd wait for her with me.
Thank you for your service. I've been told that you had an encounter with the Gravedigger. We cannot underestimate this threat. The army of death on Aelion is weak and uncoordinated. And a strong leader? That will make it much more powerful. The entire planet is in danger. It is the duty of every immortal to help catch the Gravedigger, and we cannot rest until he has been captured. The well-being of Aelion is in our hands.
Iana commended you. It is a good sign. Your journey started with luck, but that was only just... You may help yourself with short missions alone or with a group, with whole regions, occupied by enemy forces, or with even competitions against other immortals.
The only one who thinks the whole invasion situation seems to be spinning out of Iana's control? Judging by the news, the Gargonids have been acting more effectively. Maybe the Avatar really imbues them with superpowers. That's nonsense. Remember how the Reapers went all crazy when Thanatos' avatar arrived? That's just fanatical devotion, nothing more. I'm sure they believe that everyone will just drop their weapons and put themselves in chains when they see Akonita's avatar.
Maybe that's how it happened in other backward worlds.
Well, they call Alien backward too. They can call it whatever they want. When the next stage of the space program begins, they'll just see how backward we are.
Finally! I've been waiting for the new star of the Immortal Assembly to pay us a visit. Welcome to High Society. Immortality gives you many privileges. One of them is the membership in our little club. The city never sleeps, and you'll be welcome at any party. Let me introduce myself. I'm Alcibiades. They call me the god of social life. Well, always staying on top of things, isn't it a divine power? I know everyone worth knowing. If you need advice about whom to befriend and whom to avoid, just ask me. Matarchus, the founder, the patron of mages, the most powerful sorcerer on Aelion, and the most mysterious of gods. They say he's so powerful that he can kill with his gaze. This is why he always wears a blindfold. He doesn't have temples. His followers, just like himself, spend their life traveling. Common people welcome blindfolded sorcerers. They always give a helping hand to those who need it. Well, this is all very romantic, but absolutely useless. If you want to shine in the capital, you don't need the help of some ancient wizard. Mysterious the Chronicler is the keeper of knowledge. Have you been to the Divine Observatory? But now it's just the greatest library on... Asterius religiously collects all knowledge obtained by our civilization. Every tiny crumb of it. It's a shame, really. He must be very shy or simply uninterested. It seems if everything that's happening around him is just another line in his chronicles. If the world ends, he will just write it down, putting the last full stop on the page. His followers are just like him. Teachers, archivists, thousands of ants who collect crumbs of knowledge for him. They are very useful, but so boring. Herita the Gracious, Herita the Patroness, Herita the Consoler. I guess she's the only one among us who doesn't have enemies. I bet you already know her. She personally takes care of every new immortal. Everyone I asked says she'd find the time for them. In our Are you leaving already? Well, I won't. Good luck in your battle.
You know, the thought that Aelion is threatened by an empire that has conquered dozens of worlds is a scary one. The Gorgonides are much stronger than us.
I'll send you a link to an article by one of Medarchus's adepts. I don't remember his name. He wrote about it. That's the one. Well, he surmised that the number of immortals on Aelion exceeds the number of immortal Gorgonoids in their entire empire. They have a supreme deity, remember? Well, I suppose. But Aelion's here while Akonita's... What rock do you live under? Akonita's avatar is in the orbit now. Like it's the first avatar that ever came to Aelion. As for the Great Empire, guess we'll have to take their word for it. Yeah, not the most reliable source.
Is? I haven't seen him for a while. His adepts are worried.
I don't remember you. Are you new? Well, hello, young blood. You don't remember me? Well, fame comes and goes. My name is Aquilia. 3 years ago, my pantheon was on a roll. Do you remember the Steel Titans? That's the one. Okay, whatever. People are ungrateful idiots, both mortal and immortal. If they don't want me to defend them, I don't care. I disbanded the Titans, but you can't quit being immortal, can you? Now I'm just sitting here waiting for oblivion. They say that forgotten immortals start aging again. So what you see is the slowest suicide in history. Who? Well, you, for example. This way you will get more faith for yourself, right? My adepts now have new gods. You'll do fine without me. If you don't, it's your problem. I won't lift a finger for Aelion. I can still do some talking, though. You want me to tell you about the enemy armies, so that you know who you're dealing with? These ones look human, but when you cut them open, they're neither mammals nor reptiles, and they have snakes instead. There are immortals among them, and even gods. They've captured about 30 worlds, and they are not stopping anytime soon. Females are in charge of everything. They rule and they fight. Males are their slaves and expendables. Some of my guys had fantasies about being captured by beautiful Gorgonides. One even wrote a book. But this is all nonsense. What's important is that their magic is rather weak. However, we have an old feud with Reapers. Their god Thanatos invaded us in Allies' times. Last time they came was 200 years ago. We beat them, but not all of them. There are still too many Reapers hiding in caves and clefts. So an invasion is just half the problem. They've been nesting all over Aelion for centuries. They hide, procreate, and wait for their god. Verds are their expendables. They are huge rats. Reaper. You shouldn't spread this information, but what they say about them stealing babies is true. They steal and expose them to their nasty. Everybody fights us. Bugs, fish, tin cans. Now, even flowers. They used to be like us, but then they contaminated their planet so badly that they had to switch to photosynthesis. They transformed themselves with magic to be able to feed on the sunlight and breathe poison. They liked it so much, they can't stop now. They keep on changing. Can you imagine what kind of magic is required for that? If they have some kind of sentience. At least they have enough brains to believe in their Machiavan. But it is impossible to understand them. We are completely alien to each other. We are just mud for them. They want to clear the planet of us and turn it into a neat garden. They did that to a dozen worlds already, so keep your eyes open. Ha! See you. Feel free to come by, but don't try to talk me into joining the ranks again.
Today we gathered to wish our friend Nils good luck in his long journey. May it not be his final one. Just yesterday, we all enjoyed life together. Tomorrow we will continue to have fun, while Nils will don a blindfold and start his journey in the name of Matarkus. Nils, my friend, we are very proud of you. You are the best of us.
Yeah, I was out of there in 5 minutes.
Look at that sea of lights below. We live in a marvelous time indeed. This is the golden age of Aelion, the triumph of science and technology. Gods live among us.
Well, they don't. Simple mortals can enter the gods' residences only on special occasions. You know why? God